What's up, guys? This is Matt Singer from ScreenCrush.com, and today we're counting down the top 5 most shameless Star Wars ripoffs of all time. It's a sad fact of movies. The most original films tend to inspire the most unoriginal copycats. Someone makes The Fast and the Furious, and then we get Biker Boys. Someone makes Pulp Fiction, and we get Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead. And The Way of the Gun. And Suicide Kings. And 2 Days in the Valley. And when George Lucas made Star Wars, we got lots and lots and lots of bad Star Wars knockoffs. Let's count down the most blatant right now, starting with number 5, Message from Space. This Japanese film from 1978 was actually the most expensive production ever made in Japan to that time. It's got its own story, but one that bears the clear influence of Star Wars. There's an evil empire, a beautiful space princess, bleep-blooping robots, armies of armored troops, and flocks of space fighters soaring in formation, and even through trenches. Even if the filmmakers wanted to make their own creation, the marketing team wanted to make Message from Space look as much like Star Wars as possible. Here's how the trailer for this one starts.
From a captive planet, 2 million light years away.
2 million light years away, huh? 2 million, that's pretty far. I guess you could even say it was located in a galaxy far, far away. You could say that if you wanted to get sued by Lucasfilm. Next up, number 4, Galaxina. What's the one thing young boys like more than robots? How about a sexy robot? Yep, that's Galaxina, in which C-3PO looks like the Playboy Playmate. Just for curiosity's sake, let's see how long it takes this space adventure to start ripping off Star Wars. All right, here we go. There is the studio logo. So far, so good. Couple of title credits. Whoop, there we go. 20 seconds. An opening title crawl that looks very much like the one made famous in Star Wars. This sci-fi film from 1980 has a quirky sense of humor and a liberal sense of what qualifies as an homage. It also yanks elements from 2001: A Space Odyssey and Star Trek, all, I guess, in the name of parody. You want some more blatant stuff stolen from Star Wars? Okay, check out the design of this spaceship. It's like they went, okay, Millennium Falcon, that's pretty cool, but how do we top it? I know, a spaceship that actually looks like a Falcon. Number 3, Battle Beyond the Stars. Remember at the start of this video when I said people make something iconic and then other people come along and copy it? More often than not through the 60s, 70s, and 80s, the man doing the copying was exploitation impresario Roger Corman. When Star Wars became an international blockbuster, he put his money into Battle Beyond the Stars. George Lucas made no secret of the influence of Akira Kurosawa's The Hidden Fortress on the creation of Star Wars, so Corman basically decided to just take another Akira Kurosawa film and set that in space. He chose The Seven Samurai, and then added in plenty of laser battles, outer space dogfights, a young farm boy who ventures to the stars to recruit mercenaries to help save his home. And he wrapped it all up in a title that subtly tries to one-up its inspiration. I mean, what could be better than a war among the stars? How about a battle so big it goes beyond the stars? The movie's pretty hokey, and the lifts from Star Wars are anything but subtle. But as these things go, the effects are pretty good. And no wonder. They were done by a then-unknown aspiring filmmaker named James Cameron. His work on Battle Beyond the Stars got him noticed around Hollywood and helped jumpstart his career. Next up, number 2, Star Crash. All right, let's see how many Star Wars elements this one can cram in. Let me see, text crawl. How about ships flying slowly into frame? Hyperspace?
Go for hyperspace!
Go for it!
Show me Emperor of the Universe.
His Highness, the Emperor of the First Circle of the Universe.
Can I get a bunch of bad guys who all dress alike? I'd love to see some laser blasters right now. I got a fever, and the only prescription are robots with crummy circuits.
My circuits are failing!
Lightsabers? Really? Lightsabers? Yes, lightsabers. Well, that's Star Crash, but hey, at least it has David Hasselhoff. Now it's time for the number 1 most shameless Star Wars ripoff of all time, The Man Who Saved the World. Now, it's one thing to take some of the basic elements of Star Wars and then rehash them in your own fictional universe. It's a whole other thing to take the actual footage and music from Star Wars and repurpose it exactly in your own movie. And that's what happened with The Man Who Saved the World, which is also informally known as Turkish Star Wars. Why is it known as Turkish Star Wars? Because a bunch of very bold Turkish filmmakers took scenes from the original Star Wars, stuck an actor in a helmet in front of them, and passed them off as their old material. This is maybe the most literal ripoff in movie history. They ripped the footage off of a Star Wars print and then pasted it into their own. Why is the Millennium Falcon flying backwards? They even stole from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Listen to this. Now, after that gonzo opening, the movie sort of becomes its own thing. A couple of pilots crash land on a planet and have to kung fu fight and trampoline jump their way through an army of evil. It's a little closer to Planet of the Apes than Star Wars at that point, although it does still have a cantina scene, albeit one with a lot more karate kicks than George Lucas's. I've got to be honest with you here, though. As shamelessly stolen and as hilariously weird as Turkish Star Wars is, I kinda like it. It's got this great gonzo energy. It starts with the freaking Death Star blowing up 3 minutes into the movie, and it never slows down once for 90 minutes. It has this really admirable sense of fun and adventure. And if it's a tad goofy at times, hey, at least it's not as bad as The Phantom Menace. For Screen Crush, I'm Matt Singer. Thanks for watching, and for even more, make sure to subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and get the latest movie and TV news on ScreenCrush.com.